once again today. Earlier this morning, on our way up to Benjamin, Texas, Karen and I did a live stream. We were on our way up to help our son on his farm, and we are finished for the day and are driving back from Benjamin, Colorado to Abilene. I'm sorry, Texas. I'm not used to being out of Colorado yet. So Benjamin, Texas to Abilene, Texas. Karen is driving. Of course, I'm over on the passenger side, and we have our oldest grandson with us, Tyler. He's in the back seat. I'll let you see him. Now flip the camera around now. Oh, there he is. Hey there. Now, so we're following his dad and his little brother. They're up in front of us in the red truck. Kind of hard to see. But anyway, we're on our way back to Abilene. We thought we'd do another live stream to get it on the channel. We did one, like I say, coming up. We're going to do another one. I'm doing another one on the way back. It was a good day. We stopped at Mexican food in Knox City, Texas. And yeah, it's been a pretty interesting day. A lot of work done. So we're headed back to town to get cleaned up, showered, and early to bed. No storms today, unfortunately, but we did do a road trip. So, anyway, we are live. Got to get used to being in Texas, being in the flatlands again, because we sold our house in Colorado Springs, Colorado in July, and we have been looking at houses down here in the Abilene area for several weeks. We are under contract though, for one. We are supposed to sign on the 22nd, so we'll see how that goes. A lot of paperwork, a lot of things you got to do to buy a house. But so moved down here to be full-time storm chasers. In case y'all are new to the channel, Karen's a retired nurse. I'm a former police officer. So we thought our careers would help us in chasing. We spent the last year getting equipment, certifications and stuff. I actually got the drone up in the air today. So that drone footage will be uploaded to our web channel probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to mess with any of it tonight. But tomorrow I'll get on the old laptop and get everything uploaded. So I'll have early morning live stream. Hi Bruce, thank you for logging in. Logan, thanks for logging in. Appreciate y'all, we really do. So we'll have an early morning live stream coming up to Benjamin. We'll have some drone footage, and then of course right now we're heading back to Abilene. So I'm seeing there's 20 people logged in. So if y'all are logged in, hey Hugo, appreciate you logging in, buddy. If y'all are watching us, please chat, log in to us, let us know you're here, give us a thumbs up, and I'll definitely recognize you. So I've got Bruce, Logan, Hugo, I appreciate you guys. We are actually between Knox City, Texas, and we are heading to Benjamin. I'm sorry, we're heading to Abilene, Texas. So what road are we on now?
We are on Highway 6, south of Knox City.
Highway 6. Bruce, avoid the non-drivers. Okay, we will do that. Bruce asked, where is this? We are in Texas. We do miss our Colorado mountains and our snow and climate and all that. But the storms don't happen in Colorado like they do in the Texas, Oklahoma, down through the Tornado Alley. So we moved down here so we can chase full time in our retirement. So we're excited about it. There's going to be a lot of awesome footage once we get our house purchased and get settled in. We're going to be traveling full time, chasing whatever we can find. Yeah. Oh. So, like I said, Karen's driving and Tyler's in the back seat. And I'm talking to y'all.
Hi y'all, this is Karen. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Be sure to tell your friends that when we go live, y'all will be seeing exactly what we're seeing. And JD opens the chat line so that y'all can visit with him as well.
Tornado Alley must be a challenge to navigate. Tornado Alley is hard to navigate through, but it's much easier to chase storms in this area because most of the roads are flat and straight, and there's more of them. Colorado, there are so many winding roads, uphill, downhill. The climate is a little bit different, so the storms we were chasing in the Colorado area and up to Dixie Alley were a little bit different. We wanted to come down here into the Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, start running Tornado Alley. So yes, it is a little bit more difficult. I noticed that Katie Chavez just logged in. Katie, I appreciate you logging in and checking us out. Yeah, we got our grandson in the back seat. So for you that logged in, I'll look again. There's Tyler. He's our grandson, one of our grandsons. So we are heading back to Abilene, Texas. So it is a different area, but at least in Texas you can see the storms coming. You can kind of anticipate a little bit more of what's going on. The problem with Colorado is there's so many mountains and forests in the way. It's hard to get in front of them. Texas is a little easier. Their roads are flat, straight, and they crisscross really well. So thank you, Bruce. Take care. Happy travels. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate y'all logging in. Thumbs up. Like our channel, please. The more views we get, the more likes we get, the better for our channel to grow. So right now it's basically a return trip to Abilene. Appreciate everybody that logs in, kind of watch. Right now it's basically just road time as we return to Abilene. So kind of late evening. I'm actually watching the radar on the iPad, and right now in our area there's not a whole lot far east from us, and we're settled. We will definitely be chasing full time all over the U.S. Even hurricanes. We will be going down to the coast when the hurricane season hits really heavy. We'll be down there checking that out too.
From somewhere there is cold air going on right here.
Somewhere I'm feeling hotter.
I've got mine adjusted to look warmer because it's so cold.
110 degrees today and sweating like a pig, and you got air to the heat on. Woo! And I tell you what, we gotta do something with Karen's hot flashes, cold flashes. So if you just log in, just shoot me a chat if you want me to get you caught up on what we're doing. So we are making a return trip back to Abilene, Texas. We're kind of out of town today, helping our son on the farm. Went, picked the grandkids up at school with him, and now we're all heading back to Abilene together. Appreciate the thumbs up. y'all giving me the thumbs up is great. It helps our channel when you do that. It doesn't take much. Just reach up there and tap the like button, and that helps us out. Coming into rural Texas, R-U-L-E, rural Texas. Yeah, the grandboys, they just started their school started yesterday. So the first day was yesterday, today was their second day. So they are back in school. They're out of school on Mondays. So Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays they're out of school. So if we are doing a chase on a weekend when they're out of school, talk to their dad, they may want to tag along with us. So that's them in front of us, my son and my younger grandson. When we were out at the farm today, we were helping them, kind of clean up an area. We put a camper out there, and my son had me on a zero-turn mower, and I actually lost the phone that we're actually recording on right now. It fell out of my pocket. I'm so glad that it didn't get run over or chopped up in the mower. But after I got off the zero turn, I reached down and checked my pocket and it wasn't there. So my son called the phone and was able to locate it. So luckily, it's kind of an expensive phone, so luckily it didn't hurt it, no scratches or nothing. So that's awesome. But that's the phone we use to live stream with. It's got all of our radar equipment in it and all that, the iPad. So I did not want to lose that, for sure. Jackson, Mississippi. Got the radar pulled up to the east up here in Dixie Alley, and they got a lot of storm activity in Mississippi up through there. Mobile, Alabama, they're getting pounded pretty too. So, yeah, like I say, these storms that are happening in areas beyond where we live, once we get into the new house, get settled, we are going to be going full time. We have to stay kind of close because of paperwork and house looking and all kinds of things going on. But trying to get my son taken care of and settled in his new place too. So once everybody's settled and life gets back to some kind of norm, she and I are going to be on the road a lot, chasing storms all over the country. So we'll be in every state there's a storm. I was pretty excited today though to get our drone up in the air. I am not, that's a newer drone. The one we started out with, unfortunately, when we were up in Colorado, boo-boo and ran into a phone pole. So it didn't really work the same after that. So I just went ahead and bought another one. So we've got a new drone, and we got up in the air today and got some footage. I can't really fly it too much in Abilene because there's an Air Force base there, and they've got lots of fighters and stuff flying around that town all the time. So I'm in a no-fly zone, but today we were up in Benjamin, and we were far enough away that I could actually get the drone up in the air. So we'll have some drone footage posted tomorrow also. So again, we're on Highway 6, driving back to Abilene, Texas. Not much to see when it gets late at night like this on the road. I've watched Reed Timmer and Connor Croft and Vince Wally and a bunch of the other chasers. And I mean, I saw one of Connor Croft's chase videos, and he was online for nearly 12 hours. And that was a very long day for him. So once we get on the road, we'll be watching the radars and heading to the storms before they actually develop into something severe. So, but again, we do appreciate people logging in and giving us a thumbs up, subscribe, like. And I got a dash cam on and off here. I appreciate the good wishes. When you're out on the road doing stuff, sometimes it can get kind of hairy, but I appreciate the good wishes and stuff. Katie, when you get back in the car, let me know after you stop and get you a drink. And as I said, be in the car right after you stop and drink. So, yeah, let us know. Travel along with us. Looking at the radar up in Dixie Alley. We got some storms going off the coast of Savannah, all going out into the water. We got some storms going off the coast out into the water. Lots of storms up on Ohio area. There's some lightning there too. Checking the radars and stuff. lines are our wind direction. So the little line you see, that's the direction that the wind's blowing. And then the little lines that cross it, those are in 15-minute increments. So the space in between each of the cross lines is 15 minutes. So it shows you how fast or how slow the wind's traveling. So if it's a short one like that, and the lines are really close together, that means in 15 minutes it's traveled a really short distance. But if it's stretched out really far, that means it's traveled that much space in just 15 minutes. So the distance between them is 15 increment. The line is the direction of the wind that's blowing. So when you have one going like one way, and then you have another one coming this way, like right here, you see how the two different currents are coming together. If that red right there, if it turns into a hook, called a hook echo, then that's got the possibility of developing into a tornado. So
Tell them what the difference in the colors make.
the colors, red is going away from you and green is coming toward you. The colors down here is the intensity of the storm. So if it's a different color, if it gets over to the purple, it's going to be a little bit more severe, more violent. And then if it has lightning, I had one a minute ago, had a lot of lightning strikes in it. See these little lightnings? That's where lightning strikes are hitting. So the little emblem there shows lightning strikes. So there's a lot of lightning right up in that area there. And then if they have tornado touchdown, it will show a small tornado on the screen. So if it goes into a tornado warning, there'll be a little twister pop up on the screen that will show that they've got a twister on the ground.
When we're out chasing, if a tornado is close to us, JD will get an alert on his phone to watch.
Yeah, and then in an actual chase, when you have a violent storm, I have another app in here where I can go in and log in, and it actually shows where all the storm chases are at. It's called Spider Network. So it actually shows where they're all at. So it'll have a little circle on the screen, just a tiny little circle. And if you enlarge it, it'll show their face, who that spotter is. If you tap on it, it links right into their car, and you can see the same video they're seeing. So it's called Spider Network.
That's what I like about live streaming. People that are watching will be able to see exactly what they're seeing.
Right. We can see it as it happens. And as we actually get into a violent storms and twisters and stuff like that, we're going to get as close as we can to them. We're not suicidal or anything like that, but we're just trying to get as close as we can to get people good viewing, good video. Try to let people know what's going on. Back in November, we were actually in a storm in New Mexico, and that particular storm is the one that traveled into Norman, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning and did all that damage. That was back in November. It's also the same weekend that Reed Timmer and the Dominator 3 actually broke down. They lost their hydraulics. The compressor went out and they lost their hydraulics, and the doors would not open. So from what I heard, they had to go out the windows to get out. But they did actually put the vehicle in Abilene and got it repaired overnight, and we're back on the road the next day. But Karen and I were in that storm. It was pretty much right beside our car. As we were going down the road, the water was running across the road. The winds were horizontal. There was straw and debris going across the road. Very, very heavy rain, a lot of lightning. And because of the lightning, I lost my live stream. The electricity blew the live stream out, so we didn't get the entire trip. But it was pretty intense. It was pretty good experience for us. So we have actually been in them. We've been very close to them. And Connor Croft, that same chase, that road that we were on, Connor Croft was about a mile or two ahead of us in an area at the other end of the road. So he was moving at the same time we were going down the road. He was on that end moving around trying to catch the storm. So pretty good practice for us. Still getting glare off of that? Oh, yeah. Good. We just finished eating Mexican food. I'm gonna bleh. Huh? Oh, it was good, yeah. Good food. A little place called Isabella's there in Knox City. Little bitty mom and pop cafe. It's always busy. Got really good food. Not one of them big chains that everything's pre-made. They make it all right there. So, very good place to eat. I'll give them a little plug. So if you ever go to Knox City, Texas, be sure and stop at Isabella's Mexican food there. If you like barbecue, there's a barbecue place right across the street. We haven't tried it yet, but it's there. So if you're into barbecue, get a barbecue on one side of the street for lunch and then walk across the street and get dinner on the other side. So we're gonna turn here and get up on Highway 277. So I'm getting off of Highway 6, take 277 now. Again, we're heading toward Abilene, Texas. Watch it. Man, Blair, one of them. They need to put up a few street lights down here. One thing about Texas, I don't see as many street lights as they have in Colorado.
One thing here in Texas, if you get on over it, it's sometimes good, but if you get off, it's bumpy.
Bumpy.
So you gotta get on the straight, sharp to the right, sharp to the left, and you get off.
Yeah, there's a lot of construction, especially in Abilene. They've got that, was it $500 billion? Hey, huh? Okay, well, I heard President Trump that the investors would put in 500 million, so 500 billion. So anyway, they're putting in a big AI plant in Abilene, and the RVs and the campers and stuff like that parks are full. So all these workers are coming down here trying to find places to stay that are less expensive than a hotel. So they're bringing their campers and RVs with them, or purchasing them, or whatever. But I have a feeling Abilene is going to be booming in the future as the plant is being built and when it finally comes to completion. So a lot of people trying to move in. Housing is going to be going crazy. Dealing with that right now, trying to get into a house. So appreciate the thumbs up. I notice y'all are giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. We don't mind having y'all tag along with us. Road time is sometimes kind of boring because you're getting from point A to point B, but we are in a storm or something like that. It's going to be pretty hairy, pretty intense. We're not afraid to chase them and get into them. And we're not going to do like Reed Timmer. I mean, he's got a machine or a vehicle that's designed to actually go into the tornado, and he can even fire rockets into the bear's claw and monitor the twister from the inside. We don't have all that. But, he's been doing it for years and years. He's a meteorologist with a lot of experience. So Connor Croft is pretty good himself. I believe he traveled with Reed for a long time, and then he got out on his own. So he kind of learned the ropes from Reed, and he got out. He's doing his own thing now. So Connor Croft is a really good one to watch too.
You might want to explain to them what a bear's claw is that you're talking about.
y'all are following storm chasers. I'm sure you've known what they are, but when you have a rain wrap twister, if you got a twister, basically what we had when we were down in New Mexico in November, that was a bear's cage running beside our car. But it's a twister that's wrapped in rain. It's a rain wrap twister, and the front of the tornado, the part of it that's actually wrapping around, that's what Reed tries to shoot those rockets into. It's called the bear's claw. That's what reaching out and grabbing stuff. So he tries to fire the rocket right into that V or that crevice of the twister, and that's the bear's claw. So he's got the experience and the skill to get that machine, that Dominator 3, positioned just right to get those rockets fired up in there. And he's done a pretty good job of it so far. So I also heard his best friend, his little dog, Gizmo, passed away recently, so he's kind of tore up about that. Gizmo went with Reed on a lot of trips, saw a bunch of storms with him, so he said that Gizmo was gone, so he's gonna, hopefully he'll find him another pet to travel with him. I appreciate the thumbs up. I really do. Every one of those helps our channel. So watch the videos, watch the live streams, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We need to reach 3,000 public viewing hours on our videos. That's just how many hours that people watch them, all combined. Once we reach 3,000 hours of video time, we can actually monetize. We can start our own little online where people can either donate to us. We're going to have our own little store. We've got t-shirts. It's got our logo on it, the Howling Winds Storm Chasers, and you can buy those t-shirts on there once we get the store on it. So it'll be a pretty good thing for us. So we're looking forward to it. So we are on Highway 277 right now, heading to Abilene, Texas. So we've been out of town today. We were up in Benjamin, Texas, helping our son and grandkids with the farm up there. So we're heading back to town. We're gonna shower and hit the bed. I'm ready, and I won't think. Might just sleep in tomorrow. Get the grandkids up from school, but after that, we're gonna go back to bed probably. That's a good thing about being retired. You don't have to worry about alarm clocks or schedules. You do what you want to do. So that's what we're doing. We're enjoying it. And looking forward to getting out on the road full time and chasing storms for y'all. I want to get y'all as close to them as we can. I don't particularly like nighttime twisters though. They're very hard to see. Very hard to predict. You constantly have to watch the radar to see how they're moving, but twisters can change on you. I mean, the wind can shift, and what you're chasing can turn around and start chasing you. So we are, I'm really looking forward to the daytime twisters. There's been some really neat ones, early morning, daytime, late evening, but nighttime ones like we were in November, we couldn't see it. The only time we could actually see it beside the car or out off to our right was when it would lightning. And when the lightnings would flash, you could see the storm itself off to the right. It wasn't that close to us, but the turbulence was there. So I think I like the daytime ones better than I like the nighttime ones. Unfortunately, a lot of your twisters start at early or late, and different because the wind current changes, the warm air and cold air causing that turbulence. So if you're a fan of storm chasing, you're already aware of that. Right now in my chat, for some reason Bruce was my last entry on the chat line, and so I'm seeing at one point 20 people logged in. Y'all hopefully I'll get it. I don't know why it's not rotating. Oh, okay, Chris Brooks said hi. Okay, hey, hi Bruce. Thanks for logging in. Reach up there and hit that like button for me.
Yes.
Every little bit helps. Thank you, I appreciate it. There's another like. We just like getting out here and pulling people out of their living room and putting you out on the road with us.
Absolutely.
We've been in Abilene a lot over the last 2 or 3 weeks, just house hunting, looking at houses, working with our realtor, and it was starting to get on our nerves. So a lot going on. We sold our house in Colorado Springs. That was relatively easy compared to this. Everything that's involved in buying a home. But we just had to get out of town today. We needed some road time. So again, we appreciate everybody jumping in and hit that like button and help us out. It helps our channel a lot. Please watch our videos. Some of them, there's a lot of short ones, got a few long ones. Certainly don't have anything like Reed or Connor at 12 hours or 13 hours long. We haven't been on any multi-state chases yet. But watch our videos because we've got to get up to 3,000 viewing hours. We need that for our channel. Help us grow, help us with subscribers, put the word out that we're out chasing, and hopefully we'll get something really good coming up. The good thing about doing this and being retired is if something happens, we can go. We just jump in the car and go. I think Connor Croft has enough subscribers. Reed has enough subscribers. They do it full time. Reed's been doing it for years, and Connor, he's a younger man. He's very experienced though, and Connor's doing it full time, and I'm assuming he is supported by his viewers, so it does help, to get a lot of subscribers. So if you're in that chat, jump into the chat and send us a chat real quick. Shoot us a message. I'll recognize it, shout back at you. Wondering about Katie. She checked in a while ago. She said she'd be back on after she got a drink. Wondering if she ever got back to the car.
Hope you're okay, Katie.
Christopher Brooks, you're the man. I heard that you went back to nights, Chris. I kind of miss seeing you, bud. So I won't give away where you're at or anything like that, but know that I do think about y'all. Great 9 years down there working for you. So hope everything's going good for you. Seeing some brake lights up here.
Where are you, Nancy?
Yo!
Hey, before we get too far, we only have 3 miles till the next turn. Did you walk one
your house and pick up clothes for Tyler.
Oh, so Tyler wants to spend the weekend tonight?
Yes,
Oh, well, when did he change his mind?
just a second.
I just looked back there. He said he did want to stay the night, so I don't know why he changed his mind. I think he was looking. I think he was looking forward to more dad and son time.
Oh, well, he kind of rode up here with me.
And it's still not dad and son when you got your little brother there too. So,
Oh,
but
that's
we're live streaming. So we're live streaming right now. So our conversation's going over the air.
Oh,
So
that's funny. Hi, everybody.
yeah. So everybody, that's my son we're talking to in the truck in front of us. So he's got one of the boys and we got one of them, and we're trying to decide who's going where. So yeah, he wanted to stay. So we're going to follow you to your house to get clothes for him to stay tonight.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right, love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love you too, son.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, folks. That was my son up in front of us, trying to figure out what our evening is going to be like.
We need to fix this road area, this roundabout. It's a little bumpy coming in.
Yeah, I mean, these little small towns like this, I'm surprised they even have a roundabout. Those are kind of big city type stuff. Kind of fun to, well, they had to get around the courthouse, so I guess they had to put one in. But so we are in Anson, Texas, and another one of these small towns in Texas. They all have their own personality. I mean, and sometimes I wonder, I see the small population in some of these towns, and I really wonder how they stay afloat. I mean, people still living there and they're living their lives, and it's just amazing how few people live in some of these towns, and yet they're still surviving.
The town my brother and I go to school at, we have 196 people in it. And that school is tiny. There's what, 8 kids my entire grade?
Wow.
And excluding me.
Wow, Tyler.
Classroom with 8 kids, 9 with the grandkids, 9 kids in a class. Certainly getting more teacher attention and instruction than you would in a classroom of, 20 or 30. So,
In my brother's class, he's the only boy in his grade.
oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
They come in opposite from my class. One girl.
Oh really? So one girl in your class and one boy in his class. Wow. That's crazy. These little towns, though, they're surviving. I mean, I've watched them during the summer. They were doing a major renovation at the school the boys go to, doing a lot of improvements and stuff. So, in fact, they're still working on it. But you have to travel wherever the school's at.
Here's the-
In case you were wondering what grade me and my brother are in, my brother's in 5th, I'm in 6th.
5th and 6th grade. I can barely remember junior high. Had a lot of fun in junior high. I enjoyed school growing up. I had a good time. I'd go back and relive it all. But our gym, junior high gym, was a whole lot different than they are today. So back in our day, of course, for you older folks, y'all can understand what I'm saying. When we went to gym class, we had to suit out. We had to change into gym clothes, and after class we had to shower before we went to our next class, and it was completely different back then. Nowadays, I don't know what they do. I think they just wear their regular school clothes and get all hot and sweaty and go to class stinking. I don't know.
We actually have clothes
Oh, really? Good.
Today was the first day we actually had to go out in the field and travel.
No.
It's like a hard
They made you change clothes? They do your shower after? stinky body, go to class. That's what I was saying. Back in my day, they wouldn't let you do that. You had to shower before you went back to class. So anyway, times have changed. So we are still working our way toward Abilene. We're going to be stopping in Tye, T-Y-E, Tye, Texas, at my son's house. Get some clothes for Tyler to spend the night with us, and then we'll go on into Abilene. I'm going to keep the live stream running. When we get into Tye, their house, I'll leave it running, because if I I don't have any other choice. There's no pause in a live stream. Once I end it, it stops, and I have to start all over and do another live stream. So I'm not going to stop it. So we'll let y'all just ride along with us, and y'all can go to their house with us, and yeah, we'll go with Abilene. Log in. I see people logging in and out. If you log in, please either send us a chat, just say hi to us or something, and then hit the like button. You hit that thumbs up. That helps our channel. The more of those we get, the better. A lot of storm chasers out there. Sometimes I look at YouTube videos, storm chasing videos of chasers. There's a lot of them out there. Of course, the big names. The one I really like a lot is Vince. He gets some really good shots, good photos of twisters, and especially lightning. He's got some awesome lightning videos on YouTube. Vince Waldy, he's pretty active, very active. So I subscribe to his channel, Reed's channel, Cox's channel, and several of the other chasers. I subscribe to their channels. That's just kind of like professional courtesy. And log in, watch their channel, see what they're up to. Took us the back roadway home. A little bit of lightning, a little Greenville. Get back down here to our area. Texas. Abilene, Texas. Radar station, KDYX. KDYX radar station is out at Dyess Air Force Base, for those of you that don't know it. Right now it's just got some high atmosphere moisture, nothing on the ground, so nothing going on in Abilene. No lightning, no nothing. It just means another hot, dry night. Nothing hit the ground. Kind of sad, my wife and I ready to get out there and chase a storm. We get this house situation taken care of and over with, and get in it, get set up. Sad thing is, all of our furniture, everything we owned in that house in Colorado Springs, Colorado, we put into two 16-foot pods. Had more than that, but we hauled it separate. But anyway, we got two pods full, sitting in a warehouse in Colorado Springs, waiting for us to call for them. So hopefully we get these contracts signed and have them brought down here and put in the old driveway and start unloading stuff.
I'm fine.
Checking on my driver, make sure she's awake. Have to throw cold water on her if I have to.
Not gonna happen when I'm behind the wheel.
Meow. Up in Texas, Colorado had to watch out for deer and elk. That's their biggest deals. Down here, it's deer and wild hogs. My son told me that some of these hogs are half the size of a Volkswagen. So you hit one of them, they're built like a boulder. It's like hitting a rock. Them wild boars, hogs. So got a lot of them down here. I heard. I haven't seen any yet, but I heard they're all over the place. I guess Katie decided to stop and get more than one drink. She goes down and stop 2 or 3. Don't you drink and drive. Jason got ahead of you, huh?
I'm sorry, Tom, say it again. Okay. Okay. That's something you would need to talk to Dad about to make sure it's okay. Okay.
Folks, if y'all are logging in, do me a favor. If you send me a chat and say hi, or if you don't want to do that, at least hit the like button. Give us a thumbs up. It'll be up there on your screen just below the video. Hit that thumbs up and let us know you like what we're doing. It does help our channel. We're trying to grow our channel. We need subscribers, people liking our channel, checking on us. So Jason won't know why we're driving so slow.
Unfamiliar territory.
Yeah, we don't want none of them big old hogs running out in front of us for sure. High, Texas. Pick up some clothes for our oldest grandson, who's actually riding with us. I'll flip it around. I don't know if you can see him in the dark or not. But there he is. He's sitting back there watching. So, anyway, we'll stop and get him some clothes. He's going to spend the night with us at our place tonight. The younger grandson, his little brother's up front with Daddy. There's a truck in front of us. So we'll stop at their house and get their clothes, and then we're going to head on to Abilene for the night, take a shower, and get to bed. We were out working on the farm today. So we got a 1,000-acre farm up there, so he works. Trying to help him get things kind of in order. They had a ton of rain about 2 days ago. They had a lot of rain, just a steady rain all day, maybe for 2 days, and everything had to come to a halt. They couldn't plow, they couldn't plant, and the ground was just too wet. So they've been doing other things around the farm to get caught up on some items and trying to get ready to put a camper up there too. So a lot going on. Out there helping them get that done. We've been sticking close to Abilene the last 2 or 3 weeks. For those of you just jumping in, is where the process of getting the house. So a lot of paperwork. Takes a little over 30 days to get a house. We were looking at one when we first got here, but we had an inspection. Somebody do an inspection on your house if you're smart, and they found some issues that we didn't want to deal with, so we terminated that contract, which means we had to start all over. So another 30 days we're waiting on this house, so hopefully within the next week or so we'll have it ready to wrap up and sign for them. If they get the numbers where we want them, we're going to do it. So roadkill. Little rumbles there. The light's bothering you, that. Shut it off. We'll just shut her off and leave that one running. Mulberry Creek. Huh? All the subscribers we can get. Right now we've got almost 1,300, I think. So now Connor Croft, on the other hand, he got several thousand. And Reed Timmer, I think he's up into the hundreds of thousands. He's got a ton of subscribers. But he's been doing it for a lot of years. He is the best storm chaser out there as far as I know. He's the kind of guy that'll drive right into them. He's got a machine that'll do it. So he just gets as close as he can to get those rockets up in it. From what I hear from his moderator, Brian, he also loses a lot of drones. Drones up, they get sucked up into the tornado, and he goes and gets away. But yeah, I'm sure he gets some pretty good footage, but it's not an inexpensive hobby. Drones are pricey. good one. So, Connor, I don't know if I've ever seen Connor Croft putting a drone up. I mean, I got my FFA license from the Federal Aviation Administration. I got my drone license, but I'm sure Reed's got one. He has to have. He's a meteorologist pro, so. Now 1.3 miles, we're going to make a little bit of a jaunt on the I-20 frontage road. So we're getting closer to their house. There's the city limit sign. Ty. 1,180 people in this town. Not a big town. Yeah, I've got a laptop bracket that I have not installed yet. Got a laptop bracket that mounts to the base, designed for this car, mounts to the base of the passenger seat. It's got a swivel arm that comes out, puts the laptop kind of in front of me so I can kind of set it up closer to the dash so I can load a lot of this stuff directly onto the computer.
I know where we are now.
So, yeah, we're in Ty, Texas now, just coming under I-20. And let me shut down the old, yeah, put me the directions now. Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to stop too. Alright, let's see here.
Y'all wouldn't mind staying on while we go in our house and get clothes so that later we can review the house.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave the live stream running while they run in and grab his clothes and stuff. So I'm going to leave the car running and live stream and all that. And then we'll leave here and we'll head to we'll head into Abilene.
So I'm gonna let you just run in and grab your clothes, okay, buddy?
Hang on in a second, pit folks.
Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
Stay with us. We're at my son's house. And my older grandson's grabbing some clothes so he can spend the night tonight. So we can borrow the phone again.
You get very tired. I think you're very tired too.
Hmm?
I think you're very tired too.
See?
Easy.
We're kind of turning around here, folks. It's dark out here. Take this off the window. Okay, put that one off of there.
night, Zachary.
All right. Yep.
You are going to spend the night. We're waiting for you to get your clothes. We knew Daddy had the key and had to get out.
We still got the live stream running.
Good night, Jason.
Good night.
Love y'all. Oh, I don't think so. Zachary, I love you more.
Wake up the neighbors.
Scared the fire out of me. Better not have had that window and I would have whopped you.
That's funny.
Huh.
You still streaming?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I am.
Hi, everybody.
This is our son, Jason.
Hi.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, when I'm not familiar with where I'm going.
she drives slower. She was afraid of hitting a wild pig.
If you stay close to me, I will hit it first, and I'll push it out of the way for you.
I appreciate that, son.
I am the one with the bigger truck, the grill guard,
That's
that if I hit something, of course it's a pig.
Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. A thumbs
Pig-
up.
Pigs will damage anything. Except for Bradley. That was really funny.
a Bradley.
If y'all are logging in, just please go ahead and send me a chat and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Next round, when you heard we were coming back from a live fire exercise, just go down the tank trail, see his black thing run from me. Oops. Obviously, it didn't hurt my Bradley because. Wow.
Those things are just potato chips.
So, alright, get out of here.
Okay.
Get those.
See you in the morning.
Yep.
Bright and early.
5:30-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
Same time.
All right.
Hi, bud.
Bye, everybody on online.
Yeah, the sun's shining out. They're gonna. He and the youngest grandson are gonna hit the sack,
I am signing out, checking out, and going to bed.
and that's what we're gonna be doing too.
Good night, son.
All right.
Love- See you in the morning.
All right, folks, we are now heading to Abilene. Got his clothes. He's ready to go. So we're gonna go home and shower and hit the sack. He's got to get up early for school. You just saw what kind of a drive we had. It's an hour and a half to Benjamin,
Which is where the
and,
boys go to
that's
school.
where they go to school. So from Abilene, you know, it's an hour and a half drive just to school, and that's why they're wanting to move up to Benjamin, so they'll be there in the school district. So we were up there helping him. So we brought one of the grandkids back to spend the night with us again tonight. He was with us last night. He's going to spend the night again tonight, but that means he's got to get up at like 5 in the morning so his dad can pick him up at about 5:30 so they can have him at school time. So, yeah, makes a short night for him. He has to get there, get cleaned up, and get in bed as quickly as possible. Us too. And then after Daddy picks him up in the morning, Karen and I, like we did this morning, we're just going to go back to bed and sleep in some more. I love being retired. I love not having an alarm clock or a schedule. So it's so nice. Everybody works all of their life. From the time they're probably 16, 15, 16 years old, they start working and getting paid. And you work your entire life looking forward to the day where you can say, I'm not going to work anymore. So it's a nice feeling.
I've been a nurse since the summer of 1977, and it is very hard for me to wrap my head around. I don't have to get up and go to work. That's very hard for me.
When you're used to having a schedule and a routine, which we did for years. I mean, I've worked my whole life. At police officer, some other jobs too, but the idea of not having to punch a clock or fill out a time card or whatever is, like she said, it takes some getting used to, because when you work 40, 45, 50 years of your life, and then you just stop completely, it's kind of weird. And we're not inactive. We both know people who have retired and they didn't do anything. They sat at home or whatever, and their health went down quickly. So that's why she and I decided to be storm chasers. We are the adrenaline rush of being a nurse and the adrenaline rush of being a police officer. Got to have it. We need that. But more than that, we are intrigued. We stand in awe at the power of nature and the destructive power of nature. And at the same token, we hurt for those who have been affected. As a nurse, she reaches out in her heart to those who are injured or they lose their life or whatever. And me, seeing the destruction and not being able to help with recovery, that's why we think being chasers, normally your storm chasers are the first ones on the scene, even before the first responders, because we're actually chasing the storm. It's normally right there with us. So when the destruction happens, we report that to NWS or whoever through spotter network or whatever, and immediately that alarm goes out to the first responders. We're already there. We're there before they get there. So her being a nurse, she can do triage, and I can help do recovery, disaster recovery. That's what it's all about, helping other people, helping them understand the destruction, and helping them recover from it. So we do it for the knowledge, we do it for the experience, but we also do it to warn people and keep people informed. So
Yes.
the more watch the Reed Terror, Connor Croft. I keep mentioning them because they're so good. Vince Waldy, watch our channel. But they're the pros. If you don't subscribe to them, please do. Because they are very, very good, and we watch them close, and we follow them, and we try to learn from them.
For those of you who are intrigued and wondering what it's like, there is a movie out entitled Supercell. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It is very realistic as to what we're doing and what other storm chasers do. So it's very informative, and thank y'all very much for your support and for being with us on this road trip.
I've watched Twisters, and I've heard other people ask me what I thought about it. Twisters was a good movie. There was a little Hollywood in that, obviously, but they had a lot of real-life footage. Twisters 2, I watched the trailer and the previews, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really impressed. They copied a lot of what Reed Timmer is doing. They copied a lot of his technology and stuff, so I wasn't really impressed with Twisters 2. I didn't watch the movie. The trailer was enough for me. Twister was better, I think. Usually the first one out's usually the best. But like she said, Supercell is a whole lot more down to earth. Yes, there is some Hollywood in it, but there is a lot of real life information in it also. And we've learned, just she and I have learned quite a bit just from listening to their instruction to another chaser as they talk back and forth. So it's an extremely good movie. We've seen it several times, and that's a go-to movie. So watch Supercell. I know you'll enjoy it if you like storm chasing. And we are now in Abilene. We're on Highway, we're on I-20. So we are heading to our destination here in a few minutes. So just before we get to our our stop, I'm going to end the live stream because we're only a few minutes away from where we're headed. So anyway, I do appreciate everybody. I've got 4 people still logged in. We had 20 earlier. Got some thumbs up. A lot of you chatted back. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But we're fixing to be at our exit, and Tyler can say goodbye to you. No, goodbye. Good night. And my wife Karen driving.
Good night to y'all. Thank you for being with us today.
And we've already dropped the son and younger grandson's already home, and we're fixing to be at our destination, get showered and in bed. So anyway, I am going to end the stream. Thank y'all so much.